Hey, what's poppin', y'all? I'm about to share a video with you. This is like the perfect visual I could use to explain what therapy's like. Immediately when I got to the end of this video, this is exactly what it feels like being a Black American psychotherapist. It felt like a psychotherapy session when I was watching it. Every single point of it, I could explain how it feels like being a Black American psychotherapist.
Now look at here, y'all. I am a licensed psychotherapist, but I am not your therapist. I also don't believe that Blame It on K-Way nor his co-star are therapists. The purpose of this video is for educational, entertainment, and to have a little fun only. Now back to the program.
And K-Way, thank you for making this video. I'm gonna talk about you more at the end just to say thank you. But the video, this is what it feels like.
Straight ahead. You don't want to do that. Hip hop is this.
See, at the beginning, like, a client comes in and all they know is whatever they know.
The more relaxed you are, that's what makes it hip hop.
That's all they know is whatever they know. They realize that what they've been doing is not working for them. Maybe it feels hurtful. Maybe it's been causing them some challenges in their life. They realize that it's not working for them, but they don't know what to do to change it. So you kind of watch how they've been working through things.
That's what makes it hip hop.
Because that's a very important part of the process. You can pull from their strengths.
The more relaxed you are, that's what makes it hip hop.
So you don't just say, oh, you've been doing it all wrong. That's not true. That's never true. To be honest, it's never true. You look and you pull from what they have been doing and look at some of the things that may have been working, but the other parts of it that weren't, now you need to work on changing.
You're straight ahead. You don't want to do that. Hip hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, and boom, bam, every time,
See, when clients come in, they want to change.
Start out just hitting it. This is what we call popping. Straight, straight.
Then you get to see how they are starting to make these skills a natural part of their thinking.
Hit,
And it's amazing. You see which skills worked for them. So, when I watch K-Way, I don't think that he's saying you gotta do it my way. He's just showing some different ways you could think about doing it.
This is what we call popping. Straight, straight.
So this client decided, you know what? This skill you just taught me is working for me. Wow. I love this new feeling. This is making my life better. Ooh, thank you.
Start out just hitting it. And that's what makes it look like hip hop.
We spend time breaking down those barriers. We spend a lot of time doing that. We spend time doing what a lot of therapists call peeling away the layers of the onion. I know for me, I don't want to just get down to that little ball in the middle. I want to see what's inside of that made it what it is right now. We got to get down to the absolute core of what's going on before we can start to know what to do to change it or make it better. So right here, what K-Way's doing, he's sitting back and watching what the client has learned.
Start out just hitting it.
As the therapist was teaching all those tools.
It's what we call popping. Straight, straight.
And the client was even introducing new tools that they thought about. They were like, I thought about this the other day. I saw somebody doing it. And we talk about that and they decided to try it.
Start out just hitting it.
So there's like all these tools and techniques and new ways of thinking that they're starting to learn. And we just sit back and watch. And if you're like me, I'd be like, okay, girl, I see you. I mean, what's going on right now? This is not the same person that came in on the first session. I see you. All right, let's keep going. And then as you move further along in the therapeutic process with your therapist, you just start to dance together. You know what I'm saying? Because now you've learned the skills and the therapist understands what skills worked for you as a unique individual, which is very important. Nothing should be cookie cutter. We're not cookie cutter over here. So those unique skills that have worked for you, we get to watch you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You get to watch you doing your thing. And for me, I can see it in your face when you're feeling better. I'm not talking about your smile or your words. I'm talking about all that comes along with the look of a person's disposition, whether it's the color of your eyes, the whites of your eyes, the speed at which you're speaking, the tonality, the choice of words. When I look at all those things together, I can see when people are better. I can even see when they're starting to get better. And I always make a point to bring that to their attention, just in case they didn't see it. But 99% of the time they say, you know, other people have said that. And I go, really? What did they say? You know what that is? Validation. K-Way does it in this video. Keep watching.
Start out just hitting it, hitting it, hitting it.
Then there comes a point where we see how great you're doing on your own.
Just hitting it, hitting it, hitting it.
We see how great you're doing without us, because first and foremost, you should not be dependent on your therapist. A therapist is not here for you to be dependent upon. So when I can see that you're able to do what you do without me, you know, like I can see we're both doing it together and you got it. Oh, then I sit back and I watch you do it by yourself, because now we're going longer in between our sessions. Man, that's a great feeling. To see your face and how you have changed and how good you feel to watch yourself practicing those new tools and techniques, those new tools and techniques. That is a great feeling. It's a very fulfilling feeling. Watching a client feel like they are barely surviving, go to a point where they feel like they are actually thriving, it's such an honor to be even a small part of that. Then there comes a point in time where we realize you got this. You got this. And then it comes time to discharge you from care so you can fly on your own.
And that's what makes it look like hip hop.
K-Way, thank you for this video. I am telling you, I immediately, at the end, I was like, that is what it feels like to be a psychotherapist with clients of color, specifically. Because we can speak culturally without them having to explain things. And we can do things culturally that are a good fit for a Black American client culturally. And this video just makes so much sense to me. It's part of the reasons why I say psychology pop, because you bring unique things into the science of psychology that also help people. This was a great demonstration of that.
And that's what makes it look like hip hop.
K-Way, since I cannot stitch or duet this, I'm going to tag you on it, and I'm also going to share it in different places where I believe you might see it, because I don't want to ever take someone's content and not give them full credit for it. So I'm going to do that the best way I know how. So if you see this and you want me to do something different other than take it down, because I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to tell you. So if there's an option you have that doesn't involve taking it down, because I'm pretty sure I won't do that, but I will do other things to make sure that you get credit for making the video that I am simply responding to with my thoughts on how it felt like a psychotherapy session when I was watching it. Thank you, Blame It on K-Way. I really appreciate this. Thank you, K-Way.